What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. We've not done one in a little while. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. In just over 2 months' time, it will be January. It means daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the January transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date, first and fast on YouTube with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, then do make sure you have subscribed to my channel, the go-to channel for Manchester City transfer news on YouTube. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, that'd be much appreciated. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes once more is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And lastly, this video is sponsored and brought to you by GTPlayer. Thank you very much to GTPlayer for sponsoring this video. They sent me this very nice limited edition Manchester City chair that I've been using on the JSGC channel. So if you want to go and cop that and get yourself a discount, then all details, links, everything, they are in the description. So let's crack on with this video. And it's been a while, so let's speak first contract news and Phil Foden. Now, he has signed a new 3-year extension on top of his current Manchester City deal. So his old contract ended in 2024 with a 3-year extension on top of that. It means his new contract is going to expire in 2027, so that means a 5-year contract for Phil Foden running from now. Fully deserved. I'm going to presume there's a big bumper pay rise in there for Phil as well. Great news. Wondering who's going to be next. Will it be Ilkay Gundogan? His contract's up next summer. Is it going to be Pep Guardiola, whose contract is also up next summer? We'll have to wait and see. Now, Eric Najiru on Twitter is a source from Africa. I've not come across him before, but he was speaking about Phil Foden's contract and put a price on how much he's getting paid per week, and it is a pay rise for him, and he's one of Man City's big earners now. £225,000 per week, so a big pay rise there for Philip Walter Foden, and fully deserved in my opinion. Now, moving on to the out, we've just spoken briefly about Ilkay Gundogan, and we've got more on this. Now, Martin Blackburn at The Sun, who's reliable for Manchester City information, he says that Galatasaray over in Turkey, they are showing interest in Ilkay Gundogan right now, and what I'll tell you they're doing is they're keeping a very close eye on the contract situation with Ilkay Gundogan and Manchester City. They know that in the summer his contract is up. They'll be able to offer him a contract once there's less than 6 months left on his deal. So once it gets towards January time, they'll be able to enter into talks with Gundogan and his entourage and his agent and be able to put their offers out there. So Manchester City, if they want to get Gundogan on a new contract, I'd suggest they get on with it and get that sorted sooner rather than later. I put a little note there next to the story putting, come on City, let's get that extension in. To me, Ilkay Gundogan, still a brilliant player, well worth putting on at least a couple more years at Manchester City. I'd be offering him at least a 2-year extension. If Riyad Mahrez got a couple of years added onto his contract, I'd like to see Gundogan get the same as well. But That is my opinion. Now, moving on to the ins, and this is definitely a story I want to keep my eyes and ears open for. Now, up until around a week or two ago, I've not come across this player before, but the rumours, they're not going away, so I wanted to address them in this video. Now, please bear with me. I've been watching various YouTube videos to try and get my pronunciation right. Naturally means I'm going to get it wrong, but Calcio Mercato in Italy say that Manchester City are keeping an eye on Napoli winger and Georgian 21-year-old Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. I've probably butchered his name and I do apologise for that, but I do not know too much about him. But Manchester City, I find it very surprising that they're willing to entertain going into negotiations with Napoli once more after the fiascos of Jorginho and Kalidou Koulibaly. It does mean that if this does go into the summer, at least I've got a transfer saga here, because it's going to go on for months. That's how Man City do their business. That's how Napoli do their business, and I'm so enthusiastic about doing so many videos saying the deal's closing in and Man City are willing to pay them this and Napoli are willing to accept this and the deal's closing in and they're close to an agreement, etc, etc, etc. We've been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. Now, not to speak too much about Napoli, but more about the player. He's having a brilliant season with Napoli. Now, not just Manchester City are interested in his signature. There's a lot of clubs in England. I know Tottenham's name's been put out there, Liverpool's name. I've heard Chelsea. I'd be very surprised if the likes of Manchester United weren't interested as well. They've got no scouts, so they just go after every player that Man City get linked with. That's how Man United do their transfer business. And if he is the next big thing, the next player that everybody wants, then I'd be very surprised if there wasn't interest from the big clubs of Europe. I'm talking Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, even Juventus, AC, Inter, the big giants of Serie A, potentially even Paris Saint-Germain with the money and the flex that they've got as well. So there's going to be a lot of competition, but it is thought that Man City keep an eye on the situation because they believe that they might be able to steal him for a cheap price. Now, Napoli drive a very, very hard bargain, and hearing the words cheap price and Napoli, I'm not buying that for 1 second. It didn't happen with Jorginho. It didn't happen with Kalidou Koulibaly. And I have my doubts about it happening with Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, whose name I am probably butchering, so I do apologise for that one. But definitely a player for me to keep my eyes and ears open for, you guys. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts of these transfers in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel as well. Plenty more Manchester City content to come, including in a couple of months time them daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all the January winter transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, GTPlayer. Links, details and everything, they are in the description. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.